guys, welcome to today's video. So today is another kind of one of my favorite makeup looks for the my favorite makeup look series here on my YouTube channel. Today is a more like pink look, and then for the complexion, I wanted to kind of do the underpainting technique. I have done it a few times before. Actually, I did it yesterday too. And I really like how it turned out, and I wanted to do it again today for this video. And I think it's just absolutely stunning and so pretty. We're going to start by prepping the skin first. I'm going to take the ITK Day Plus Night Eye Cream Duo. I'm going to use the AM one. I'm just going to use my finger to apply this. For a nice refresh, I'm going to take the NYX Bear With Me Multitasking Spray. We're actually going to start with the brows first because I like to do with the brows first anyway. So let me get my... Okay, so I'm going to take the Maybelline Express Brow Pencil in Blonde. But first I'm going to brush up the brow hairs with my Morphe M153 brush. Now I'm going to start filling in the brow. This is how I normally start my makeup look anyway, with any makeup look that I do. Just because when I apply complexion products and then go into the eyes and start with the brows, the brow products just go everywhere when I like brush them up. Then I'm going to go further and I'm going to take an extra step, and I'm going to take the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen and Taupe and just go in sparse areas of my brow. Before, I haven't been using a brow pen, and I absolutely love using it now. Once those two are applied, I'm going to go back in with my brow spoolie just to soften the brow a little. We are going to use two primers for this makeup look. One I'm going to use for the T-zone, and the other I'm going to use for the rest of the face. So this is actually a new product. I picked this one up yesterday and I absolutely love it. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I only swatched it on the back of my hand. I haven't applied it to my face yet, so I actually want to try it. I don't know if you can use your fingers with this or a brush. I'm going to use a brush for this. I'm going to use the Mary Kay liquid foundation brush to apply it. And like I said, this is only going to go in the T-zone. The baby hairs out of the way. I'm just going to take my fingers and rub it in just a little bit more. So far, from just applying it, I absolutely love this primer. I'm just going to take my fingers and rub it in. And then on the outsides of the face, I'm going to use the Honest Beauty Everything Glow Primer. And take some of that on the back of my hand. For this primer, I'm going to use the Medelia Muscle Brush to apply it. And again, we are going to apply this to the outsides of my face. Oh, I have to reclip my... I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. Okay, we're gonna go into... Okay, I've done this probably 2 times already, and absolutely love how it turns out. So I'm gonna use a new to me actually, a new technique called underpainting. That, like I said, I tried twice before. I love how it turned out. So I'm gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. We're going to use this for a highlight. So I'm going to take it on the forehead, down the nose, chin, Cupid's bow, and I'm also going to take it kind of right on the side of the nose like this, and kind of bring it here. And a little bit right in there. Kind of got a little higher. So yeah, let's go a little higher. I'm going to take my RCMA foundation palette and I'm going to take this shade here. I don't really know what brush to use. I'm just going to use this one. So I'm going to take this one from BK Beauty, I guess. And we're going to use this as contour. Okay, I'm gonna, that's the cheekbones, and then forehead. I should have blended in the highlight first. Oops. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I'm gonna take this one from Shanny. This is the 32 brush set number 5, I think? No, number 8. We're gonna take the same color. I'm gonna go underneath the lip. I'm also going to take the bigger brush, actually, and just go here on the temple. Now I'm going to switch to a different palette for concealer. I'm going to use the QC Makeup Academy concealer palette. We are going to do some correcting. I'm going to take this peach shade here. I'm going to apply this only on that half moon shape, or half moon under the eye, where there's kind of like a little bit of darkness, kind of also in the inner part of the eye. And then I'm going to go over that with the first, I'm actually going to blend it just a little. And I'm going to go over it with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. I'm going to put that on the back of my hand. I'm going to use the same brush to apply. Use the other side. I'm going to go right on top of the corrector. And then I'm going to take an even smaller brush. I can take this one actually. I'm going to take the same concealer and we are going to do some spot concealing. Okay, now let's start blending everything. I'm going to take the Inisa Beauty Emerald Concealer Brush and we're going to start with the highlight. And I'm also going to blend in the concealer where we find it. Oh, we forgot to do nose contour. I'm going to take the Morphe and Ariel brush number A19. We are going to go back into the RCMA palette. I'm going to use the same contouring shade that we have been using. I'm going to start contouring the nose. Okay, now the highlight is nice and blended. Now we're going to blend in the contour with a different brush. I'm going to use this front one from QC Makeup Academy, this fluffy concealer brush. Let's try. Now we can start doing the foundation. So I'm going to use, so you're supposed to use a tinted moisturizer type product. So I'm actually going to be mixing my moisturizer into my foundation. So I'm going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating foundation in Fair. I'm going to put a good amount of it on my mixing palette here, maybe about 2 squirts. Then I'm going to use my ITK Prebiotic Gel Moisturizer. I'm going to use a little bit more moisturizer than foundation, maybe about like that much. I hope I put my mixing palette, my palette knife back in my, no I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to use the end of my lash applicator here to mix the foundation and the moisturizer. Okay, so I tried this, like I said, I tried this technique yesterday. Yeah, a couple of times before. I found out that for applying, especially something like this on top of the underpainting, I use a brush like this. This is the e.l.f. foundation blowing brush, and it worked so beautiful when applying it. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to pick some up and then kind of just swirl it around on the mixing palette just to kind of get off the excess very lightly, not even like really touching my face at all, or light. Oh, we forgot to blend in the contour on the jawline. I'm going to very lightly go over this. And they do go ahead and also apply some bronzer after. when we powder the face. Okay, and we're going to leave it at that. Now we can start powdering. Okay, for the under eye area and the T-zone, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. This is my favorite powder for the T-zone and the under eye area. It's just so nice. So I'm going to gently pat in the powder foundation in the T-zone. And then with another brush, we are going to take the Bare Minerals Original Foundation in Fairly Light. And basically this bigger version of this brush. Oh yeah, these two brushes are from the Morphe Face brush set. I think like the golden one, I think. I'm going to pour some of this in the cap. Not a lot of it. I'm just going to pat this in the outsides of the face. Now we finished that, I'm going to, you know what I forgot again? So yesterday I did this and I forgot blush again. And so we're gonna have to use powder blush this time. So we're going to apply some bronzer now. I'm gonna take the the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I'm gonna use this brush from Old Fashioned, big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply this to the cheekbone and the forehead. For blush, I'm going to take the Jaffa Powder Blush in Rose Oro with the Anissa Beauty Angled Cheek Brush. Oh, I hit pan on this. Good thing I have another one. Tap off the excess. Okay, and I like to not apply blush anymore on the apple of the cheek. I go pretty much this way and up. It's like right in here. Right in there. And then for this type of technique, I don't put blush on the nose or the forehead. I just keep it on the cheeks. So I actually am going to try to use my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer to prime the eyes. I'm going to take the Anissa Beauty Eye Prime brush to apply the primer. I'm going to kind of blend it with my finger a little bit more and start working on the eyes. Or I'm going to go into the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the Morphe and Ariel brush number A11. We are first going to dip into MFEO, and we are going to apply this to the crease. I'm going to blend it up towards the brow and kind of also in the inner part of the eye as well, close to the blending it up to the brow as well. Morphe and Ariel brush number A29, and we are going to take the color Buns. We are going to apply that to the outer part of the eye. I'm going to first start it in the lash line and kind of blend it up into the crease. But I'm not going to go like fully in the crease. I'm going to blend that a little bit. I'm going to take the Morphe M453 brush and we're just going to blend the crease a little bit and then kind of the outer part of the eye. Then I'm going to take probably one of my favorite shades in this palette. I'm going to take the color Sissy. I'm actually going to use my finger to apply it. I feel like that is the best way to apply shimmery shades. And we're just going to apply it to the lid. Now I'm going to use the Jaffa Royal lip liner in Deanna, and I'm going to line my lips with this. Take my favorite liquid lipstick. This is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink liquid lipstick in Cheeky. Okay, now it's time for the Bible verse of the day. Ooh, looks like a long one. That's kind of long. So this one is a long one, but I'll just kind of see what the Bible verse of today is. This is Titus 2:11. So I'll have it linked in the description and pinned in the comments so you guys can go look for yourself. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video and see you guys on the next one. Bye!